First rate Wednesday morning, and the first rates any second will just start trickling in and just start trickling in. There you go in the first rates. Just a second. Just bear with me. Okay, there you go. It's a flat start for the Nifty, flat start for the Bank Nifty, flat start for small and the mid-cap indices as well. Nothing large, nothing big which could be talked about in terms of a mover. Adani Wilmar. Well, media is reporting that Adani Group could be looking at exiting their ownership in Adani Wilmar. Now, what happens to Adani Wilmar if Adani's they move out? Could there be an open offer? Because they own about 44% stake between Adani and Wilmar. I mean, they're two partners, they're two promoters here, if I may say so. The breadth of the market, I think it is looking meaningfully better versus what the tone of the market is. Now, let's look at the consumer stocks and the fintech stocks. Consumer tech and fintech. Zomato, Policybazaar, Paytm, Nykaa. I would also say Delivery. It's a new age company. Zomato 92, 102 has become 92. Nykaa flat, just lost its sheen and shine actually. And then you've got Policybazaar, which is 745. So I think it's a day where things are looking weak. Will the market direction be a drift lower or a drift higher? Well, initial rates are indicating that it could be a drift lower. Aisha?
A lot of other stocks which are also going to be in focus this morning, and let's quickly bring up that list. Adani Wilmar, of course, is one stock that Nikun just flagged off. If we can just get in that stock again for you, 3.5% lower nearabouts in that stock. Phoenix Mills, by the way, they've managed to deliver a good set of numbers. They've managed to beat the street expectations. That stock has gapped up about 3.25%. There's, of course, Religare Enterprises as well. A blowout set of numbers on a year-on-year comparable basis. The numbers have been extremely good, 3% higher on Religare and still counting upwards. There's Chalet Hotels, there's Lemon Tree Hotels as well. Both Investec and Elara have initiated a buy on these stocks. Chalet and Lemon Tree Hotels both looking good. PB Fintech may be a little tempered and simmered today, while Macquarie has initiated on the stock with an underperformed rating. The target price has been set at 560 though, so that's significantly lower than the current market price of 738 on the stock. And Siemens as well, the margins were the only negative actually, come to think of it, on the Q1 earnings. The rest of it looks positive. So absolutely flat with a little bit of a negative tint for Siemens as we speak right now. A couple of other stocks as well. Coal India, the Q1 results have managed to beat the estimates. There's been a significant margin expansion. Stock holds up 1%. Lupin has got an FDA approval for one of their acetonide oils. So that also is another stock which is in focus. Data Patterns came out with the numbers. Profits have risen 86% and the revenue has jumped up over 31%. Data Patterns now at 2090, over a 3% climb on that stock. There's Oil India, good numbers there as well. Birla Corp, good numbers there too. And then, of course, negative numbers coming in from ICICI Lombard. The margins as well as the EBITDA has not risen as per the street expectations. 1.25% lower on that stock. Aarti Industries, Happiest Minds as well. The EBITDA is down 3% on a sequential basis on Happiest Minds. And then, of course, there is Brigade as well. We're going to be chatting with the management too. The EBITDA has come in down almost 25%, and the revenue also has slipped 27.5%. A 4% crack coming in on Brigade in an otherwise extremely buoyant real estate segment, both on ground as well as in stocks as well. Gujarat Alkalis, Utkarsh Small Finance Bank, Idea Forge, they've all been a bit of a miss. So all these stocks are reacting negatively as we speak right now. But Kunal, quiet for the Nifty. Would it take any direction? You think it's going to consolidate further at these levels?
Yeah, I think consolidation till tomorrow weekly expiry, because that's where most of the option tilt is. So would expect the index to remain to this 100-point or maybe at max a stretch of 150 points for itself, the Nifty specifically. In terms of opening trade, I think Bajaj Finserv is something which I've been recommending since last 2 days, because my sense is that the indicators have come back into a deep oversold territory for the stock price, and I would expect a reasonable bounce coming into the stock even at current levels. It's bounced back towards 1520 mark, but I believe even at current levels there could be an upside of at least another 30 to 50 rupees for Bajaj Finserv.
Right, Naresh, what's the first trade that you're punching in?
So getting into Federal Bank, looking at it to add on the way up about 137, 138 levels, preempting the move as of now, breakout would be about 137, 138.